And he said, Deion Sanders told me something interesting one day we're playing. He stopped me right in the middle of the game. He said, you know, kid, if you run this route like that, it's a hard route to cover. That's how you should run that route. I mean, right in the middle of the game, Deion's giving coaching lessons. Well, apparently it helped, because the guy is setting the league on fire this year so far.
Has he ever. And Miller, with a play clock winding down under 5, has to spend a timeout. So facing a 2nd and 8, Miller wants time, trailing 10-0. Shot of the famous Blue Horizon, where Philly fight fans go to watch future boxing champions try to make their way to the top. Did so with Smokin' Joe Frazier. Well, Jerome Bettis has re-injured the left foot that's bothered him since he initially hurt it back against Chicago. He has sprained the left foot again and is questionable as to whether or not he'll return. Caught by Bruce, shoved out of bounds, maybe a yard shy of the first down. So it'll bring up 3rd and less than 2 for the Rams.
Now, you know, you just brought up a good point with Bettis being questionable right now. Brent Moss was not activated today, and we saw him at the last part of that game against the 49ers. Now, I thought in my head when Rich Brooks said, I'm not sure if we're going to put him down or keep him active or what, I'm thinking, what if something happens to Bettis and you got to use him?
3rd and less than a yard. Brayton, the tight end, in motion, and they give us to Bailey. And a second effort gets him inside the 20. Good enough for a first down.
Bailey gets it on the last effort. He takes it on that outside. It's not there, but he saw the opening at the last minute.
Well, our Budweiser game summary. It's been a big day offensively for Philadelphia. Not so for the Rams.
Well, this down here at the bottom could be very key. Bettis, a sprained foot. But right here, the sacks. That means pressure. That means a lot of problems for Chris Miller in getting the ball downtown. And now with Bettis on the sidelines, what is going to happen to your run game? That's got to be going through Rich Brooks' head.
1st and 10. Russell. Nowhere to run. Ronnie Dixon, 2nd-year lineman out of Cincinnati, and on the tackle along with Bill Romanowski. And despite the lopsided numbers, Ron, the fact still remains, with 9 minutes to play here in the 3rd quarter, St. Louis, the ball down on the Philadelphia 17, only trailing 10-0.
Absolutely. Let's look at the big picture of this thing. But they are what they call going into the green area inside the 20, and they have struggled. They have not been able to put this ball in it. They're 36% in this area of the field. You look at teams like San Francisco, Dallas, they're 62% in this area of the field.
Miller, play fake to Russell, looking at a screen, and Russell dropped it. May have been a bit underthrown, but certainly a catchable ball. It'll bring up 3rd down and 8 for the Rams.
I don't think that play is going to work, even if he does catches the ball, because I'm looking at the amount of white shirts running to that football, and there's just no way. I mean, Willie Thomas is there. Govea's coming on the inside. Bobby Taylor, the corner's there. It was a good thing that he didn't catch that ball.
Big play. 3rd and 8. They come back the other way to Bailey with blockers in front of him. Slowed down and will not make the first down. What a play by Michael Zordich. And then Jackson came in to make the tackle. Terrific play by this very underrated strong safety of the Eagles.
The screen coming back the opposite direction, but watch Zordich fight through 2 defenders. Look at that. You got 2 guys out there. That's Goas. He goes at 300 pounds. I mean, that's a DB, works in between 2 big offensive linemen, makes the big initial hit to slow him down. And as a result, the Rams got to try and settle for a possible field goal.
McLaughlin has struggled, the rookie, and the 3rd-round pick out of Arizona. And he continues to struggle. McLaughlin this season, 7 of 13. He misses a chip shot. It's still 10-0 Philadelphia. 10-0 Philadelphia leading. 7:45 to play in the third quarter. Rodney Peete shaken up. We understand he is okay and will return. Tommy Hutton on the punt. And Kinchin stands at his own 40. Very high kick. Kinchin signaling for a fair catch. He just misjudged it. And that cost him about 15 yards all the way back to the 32.
What is Kinchin doing? Kinchin, get out of the way of the ball. You're not going to catch it.
It goes as a 51-yard punt. We talked about the swirling winds inside of Veterans Stadium, Ron. Maybe that confused him a bit.
I know about these winds swirling here. I dropped the punt here once, and it's very tricky. And those skies don't exactly look conducive to catching punts either.
That's pretty.
And that's not conducive to catching punts.
No. Maybe to fly a kite. That's about it.
Or a small glider.
Right. Rams at first and 10. Miller has 17 thrown today. Wide open, caught by Jesse Hester, and he's to midfield to the Philadelphia 49.
Nice route by Jesse Hester, the veteran. He knows how to work a defense. Look at the play action by Miller. I think it's very convincing. Watch Gouveia 54 here and 53 Romanowski. They stopped those feet for a second, but this is a good throw. Willie Thomas 51 didn't get back far enough. And the slip by McMillan, it all helps it work out for the Rams. Nice gain, nice pass.
19 yards. On the completion, Miller to Hester. Miller to put it up again. Protected well. And should have been intercepted by Gouveia. It would have been his second of the season.
A great play by Gouveia, a linebacker. This guy, you know, he's from that Matt Millen school of linebacking. He's used to stepping up, breaking helmets, and doing all that kind of stuff. Well, he's back in pass coverage now. Remember we talked to him last week, and he said, the thing that's different for me is that I got to play the pass now. I can't just tackle anymore. I got to learn to cover. Take a look at what the defense for the Eagles has done today. That's key right there, and that's key. 71 total passing yards allowed against a big play Ram offense.
Second and 10. They'll try the ground, and Leonard Russell maybe a yard. Wrapped up by Andy Harmon, the first Eagle to meet him. Well, Jerome Bettis, if you're just tuning in, has re-injured, spraining his left foot, and doubtful as to whether or not he will return. But Bettis wasn't doing a whole lot of damage to begin with. 10 rushes for 27 yards against the #1 ranked defense in the entire NFL, the Eagles, 5th against the rush. 3rd and 10. Miller in trouble. To Bailey. Well short of the first down. Sortage again, the coverage and the good open field tackle. And Miller, who was sacked 4 times in the first half, still getting hit despite not being sacked here in the second half.
See, they are completely taking Isaac Bruce out of the game. They're rolling up Bobby Taylor underneath him in a short zone, but then they took Barry Wilburn, the safety, and put him over the top. There's absolutely no way, unless they make a mistake, they're going to get Isaac Bruce anywhere near downtown today.
Another fake. Kinchin. Got a first down inside the 30. The second fake punt today by Rich Brooks and the St. Louis Rams, and they have converted both times, a 15-yard gain on a 4th and 5. How about that?
You know, everybody laughed at me when I put up alert trick or treat yesterday and talked about it. Well, Halloween has definitely come early for the Eagles. There's Kinchin right there. The snap is going to go right to him. But watch the running. Just watch. I mean, you think you coach that? You think you teach it? I don't think so.
Instinct. Rams back in business. 1st and 10. Russell will get it. Brings to the outside. First down. All the way to the 14 of Philadelphia. So Leonard Russell getting a chance Due to the injury to Bettis, a 15-yard gain, and the Rams sniff the end zone, trailing 10-0, 4:20 to play in the third quarter.
See, the Eagles can't get into that comfort zone. Mike Mamula, he comes out now because now this is only a 10-0 ball game, and the Eagles are shooting themselves in the foot by not being heads up on special teams. And we talked to Danny Smith, the special teams coach, yesterday. He said, I know about the trick.
Don't do that.
But, you know, sometimes it's not on the special teams coach, it's on the player. They got to be alert, too. Danny Smith can't play the game.
The team.
Miller throws to Bruce. Somehow stayed on his feet on the initial hit by McMillan. And then Jackson shoved him out of bounds.
Boy, that's a great hit. You know, Isaac Bruce, he's a talker. You may not think he is. He was quiet in our meeting. He's going to come around and get a short route. But I want you to watch the hit right here on McMillan. Boy, and then he takes another hit from Jackson.
Well, of course, Bruce likes to talk. He wants to be a minister after his football days are over. Second down. The Eagles 10. Miller's short throw, intended receiver Jesse Hester, so to bring up a third down. And a penalty flag down on the field. And the Rams cheering. So this may go against the Eagles.
Illegal use of hands. 91 defense. Half the distance penalty. Automatic first down.
That's Harmon. Joe Vitt, the linebacker coach, was with the Rams last year, standing next to Ray Rhodes there in the black shirt. And, you know, the Rams have come down to a 2 tight end offense now. They've gotten back to that. And the reason for it, so much switching up in the offensive line. There's Joe Vitt right there. They need to have more protection for Chris Miller.
First and goal for the Rams. Ball at the Philadelphia 5. Joins Russell in the backfield. Russell tries to break it to the outside. Swarming Philadelphia defense drops him for a 2-yard loss. Again, Zordich leading the charge.
Inside penetration will kill any type of perimeter play, and that's what happened on this play. They're going to start it out to the right side of the screen. Bellin's on the pull, but you see right there, Romanowski, he gets the penetration. Dixon 90, he got penetration inside. And whenever you can get him back to stop his feet when he's running toward the line of scrimmage, toward the sideline, you're going to have a successful defensive play.
Second down and goal. Rams have picked it up offensively here in the second half, but still being shut out. Up top. And out of the end zone. Troy Drayton, the intended receiver. But Miller led him too much.
Going back to Kurt Gouveia, having to play some man-to-man coverage now. Go out of his element a little bit on Troy Drayton. He was in the right position. He made Chris Miller. There he is. That's Gouveia. Lock this ball. See how high that ball is? He's got to get up there to get it just because Gouveia is in the passing lane.
Third and goal.
There's a guy, a leading tackler and stopping pass plays too. What more can you ask for him?
Looked like the Rams started too soon, and Drayton appeared to be the man who maybe flinched a bit, as we saw earlier, and William Fuller just coming over the line of scrimmage, and that is indeed going to be the call.
False starts. 84 offense. 5 yards. Still third down.
That 5 yards may be huge for the Rams in this game today. Right there. Watch him. It's loud on this end of the stadium. It's closed up.
Philadelphia, the #1 defense in the NFL. Third and goal. The ball just outside the 11. Broken up, and again Zordich on the coverage, step for step with Johnny Bailey, and Thomas came in to deliver a blow.
Zordich going man-to-man underneath. He had help over the top, but for the first 5 yards, he had to cover a Johnny Bailey.